International Relations and Cooperation Minister Naledi Pandor says the SADC region is committed to peace and security. This as the region has deployed troops to Cabo Delgado to deal with the insurgency. Pandor is currently hosting her Mozambican counterpart Veronica Macamo Dhlovu in Pretoria for the third Binational Commission meeting. SABC News International reporter Khayelihle Khumalo joins us now for more. Thanks very much, Khayelihle, for joining us. So what's happening? Tell us what the latest is.
Well, that's right, Nompu. So undoubtedly, the issue around security has been one of the very key features during the course of the Binational Commission. You know that currently the SADC mission is stabilizing the Cabo Delgado province in the northern part of Mozambique. For some time now, they've been working, really just repelling the terror attacks. But joining us now is South Africa's High Commissioner in Mozambique, General Nyanda. So once again, thank you so much indeed for your time, High Commissioner. Strong bonds between Maputo and Pretoria, a historical day. What does it mean for these two countries?
Well, it's an important day because we have not been meeting as both countries in a long time in this form of a binational commission. This is really preparation for the presidents, both heads of state who will meet tomorrow and sanction everything that we will have discussed and agreed upon between the two countries. It's been some time since the binational commission set. Last set in 2017, and there are numerous agreements between both countries which are very important for the developments of both countries, economies in particular, and for any other aspect of our relationship like defense and security issues like the borders of our country, because South Africa and Mozambique don't only share a border, but Mozambique depends so much on South African trade. We are Mozambique's biggest trading partner, and it is important that from time to time we sit together and consider all our relations, all aspects of our relationship. And because we haven't met for such a long time, partly also because of the pandemic, it is an opportunity for us to resuscitate those discussions and strengthen this relationship that is so important between both our countries.
And just speaking of reviving the very strong ties, High Commissioner, obviously the issue of interest as well around Cabo Delgado. We've seen the SADC region being proactive in making sure that it doesn't escalate. So far, most countries in the region are happy with the progress. As somebody who's accredited in Maputo, how are you seeing the situation, especially around that region? And coincidentally, that's where President Nyusi is from.
Well, obviously, we're not discussing that now here on this binational commission. Of course, we have as South Africa an interest on a bilateral basis about activities which relate to the security of Mozambique, because anything that happens in Mozambique affects us as well. But most of the discussions really are around trade, security, and so on, but not particularly to discuss the SADC deployment there in Mozambique. I think that is not on the agenda currently.
And just once again, High Commissioner, the issue of energy, we do know of the very important agreements that the two countries have from Cahora Bassa hydroelectric dam, and we know of the energy challenges that we face. Is it one of the issues that will be quite, just looked upon here?
Definitely. Energy is, in fact, one of the most voluminous of the presentations we have had and the agreements around energy and around just the economies of both countries. I think the importance of Mozambique cannot be underestimated. And what we have between ourselves and Mozambique currently is the agreements we have and the cooperation we have on the economic front and the trade front is very minimal compared to what we really need to have. I think there is so much opportunity for South Africa and Mozambique in the relations between the two countries. And energy is one of the key issues that we are discussing and we have discussed, and that we still have to engage upon and discuss more projects around the energy issues.
All right, High Commissioner, thank you so much indeed for your time, sir. So, of course, Nompu, quite a lot of issues being looked upon, and we know that tomorrow it's going to be a very important day between South Africa and Mozambique as the two heads of states, President Ramaphosa and his Mozambican counterpart, President Nyusi, will now be meeting again, looking at what the ministers of foreign affairs and other ministers as well have looked upon, because there's quite a lot to look into between South Africa and Mozambique, the cultural affinities, the economic cooperation that is underpinning the bilateral relations.